Hi guys, just thought I'd do a quick vlog. Won't be doing much travelling over the next couple of weeks, or not to the end of the month anyway. I'm looking after my mum and dad's dog, which is Staff, and parents are on holiday, so I'll be looking after her for the rest of this week, and then next week I'm going up to visit a friend. And at the very beginning of March I've got a birthday party down in Devon, and hope to be meeting up with another YouTuber then, so that could be quite good. And then I'll start my trip off properly. It'll be very beginning of March and clockwise around the coast. And just looking at an atlas, obviously there's the UK. I'm currently up here, but I shall be travelling all the way along this coast, around the Isle of Wight, and carry on across here, up round Wales, and then up to Scotland. From Scotland I shall get the ferry across to Northern Ireland. I've never been to Ireland before, or Northern Ireland, so that should be quite interesting. And then I'll only be over there a couple of weeks, but it has got quite a bit of a coastline, and some of the most spectacular coastline in the world, including the Giant's Causeway, etc. So, well, that's a few months off yet. And then when I come back across to Britain, I will go up around Scotland, and I'll probably be covering about 20-25 miles a day for the most of my trip, except when I'm up in Scotland I'll probably double that. I'll probably go up to 40-50 miles a day, and I might travel to one or two of the islands. Maybe I'll leave the rest, and well, not the rest, but a few more till next year or the following year, because there's so many islands. I can visit a few, and looking forward though to going around Scotland. Or it's not going to be hugging the coast like it will be in England or Wales, but it should still be a good trip. I got given these set of binoculars by my mum. They used to belong to my great aunt. She gave them to my mum fairly recently, and mine were awful, and my mum's let me have these. They've got a couple of pairs in their garden for well, in their conservatory for looking at birds in the garden. But this is a nice small compact pair. Direct 8x30, which is perfect, not too distant a magnification. So they're nice and easy to hold steady, but they are incredibly clear, really good glass. And that's the amazing thing about these, is they're probably 50 odd years old. They started making these, they're Hensoldt Wetzlar. I don't know if you can see that. Not sure if that's picking up or not, I can't see it on the screen. But Wetzlar, I've heard the name of that to do with Leica in the past, and in Germany. Hensoldt. Now, from a quick bit of research on the internet, they were made for the German army, and that would, they say made in Germany on the front there, and that would have been before the partition of Germany in the early 60s. So I'm really happy. Mine were so bad, and they were just useless. I've actually thrown them away. They were a cheap one, and these still sell for quite a decent price online, so but I'm delighted to be borrowing these for my trip, and I shall stick them in my camera bag when I'm out and about. But for the moment they'll be kept in a case in the van, so I'm very happy with those. Something that's not quite as good was this coffee, Caffè d'Italia. Yes, it's cheap coffee, and it's the worst coffee I've ever tasted. It's certainly, it would never be drunk in Italy, that's for sure. I even looked it up because I thought it was so bad. I wanted to see what other people's opinions were, and looking online, someone described it as tasting like burnt rubber, and someone else agreed with that, and I'll third that, because it is absolutely terrible coffee. I prefer to drink, and I will stick to drinking the Lavazza espresso coffee, or various coffees where you can be guaranteed the quality. And whereas this Lavazza says 100% pure Arabica, this just says a blend, and it doesn't say Arabica on it at all, so it's probably a blend of various different Robusta beans, which and probably a bit of rubber. I watched a program on coffee recently that was all about Vietnam, so wouldn't be surprised if that's just pure Vietnam with no mix or anything like that. But yeah, so I will be doing a video soon on my trip, my goals and my plans, and that'll be another vlog one day this week. At the moment, it's a little opportunity to readjust the van. I'm going to do next week when I'm visiting my friend. I'm going to do a full tour of my van, how it is now. There's been so many little changes. I'm not quite sure where I'm up to. Things that I really don't need, things that are handy to keep. And he lives in the Midlands, so I'm going to keep a few spares in his garage, bits and bobs. So if I do need to pop back, I won't be popping right down to the extreme end corner of of the country. But anyway, I'm waffling now. That's probably long enough. May pop out for a couple of day trips. Unfortunately, with my English Heritage membership, this time of year, in only February, most places are only open at weekends, 10 till 4. So until I get into April, until the sort of 1st of April, then they're open through the week as well. So the first month for travelling could be not as fun as it will be after then. But anyway, hope you all have a good day. Cheers guys, I'll catch you soon.